protein cookies, protein chips, protein brownies, even candy bars rebranded as fitness snacks. But here's the surprising truth. Just because a snack contains protein does not mean it actually helps you build muscle. Protein has become one of the most powerful marketing tools in packaged food. Add a scoop of inexpensive isolate, redesign the label, and suddenly an ordinary snack becomes a muscle-fueling product. But when you look deeper into the ingredient lists, the reality is very different. Many popular snacks rely on incomplete protein sources, excessive sugar, artificial sweeteners, processed oils, and serving sizes that make the product appear healthier than it is. They may taste good, they may look healthy, but nutritionally they often behave more like dessert than a functional protein source. This does not make them bad foods. It simply means they may not deliver what fitness-oriented consumers expect. So let us look at the first items on this list, beginning with the one that raises the most questions. Number 1. Promax Crunch Bars. Promax Crunch Bars appear virtually everywhere, from airport shelves to gym counters. The branding communicates performance and athletic energy, yet several details suggest they may not be the most supportive choice for muscle growth. First, a major portion of the protein comes from highly processed soy isolate. Although soy protein itself is not a problem, heavily refined isolate tends to lack the broader amino acid balance found in whey or mixed plant blends, which may reduce its usefulness after training. Second, Promax relies strongly on sugar alcohols like sorbitol and maltitol. These sweeteners can be difficult for many people to digest, often leading to bloating or discomfort, especially before or after workouts. Third, certain flavors contain sodium levels similar to salty snack foods. For someone trying to choose a balanced, nutritious protein option, that may not be ideal. Fourth, labeling can be confusing because some bars list nutrition per half bar. The total calories, sugars, and fats may be significantly higher than they appear at first glance. Promax Crunch Bars taste pleasant and look athletic, but nutritionally they behave much closer to candy with added protein. Number 2. Lenny and Larry's Complete Cookie. The Complete Cookie is extremely popular, especially among people seeking a vegan-friendly protein treat. Its soft texture and dessert-like flavor have made it a bestseller. However, several aspects of its formulation make it less ideal for anyone focused specifically on muscle recovery. First, a single cookie often contains a substantial amount of sugar. Depending on the flavor, the sugar content may rival or exceed that of a traditional bakery cookie. Second, the protein blend is primarily wheat protein. Wheat protein does not contain the full amino acid profile necessary for efficient muscle repair, making the total protein number on the label somewhat misleading. Third, the cookie is built on enriched flour, cane sugar, and vegetable oils. These ingredients create a pleasant texture, but shift the cookie nutritionally toward a dessert, rather than a functional protein snack. Fourth, the serving size is frequently misunderstood. A full cookie is often labeled as 2 servings, which doubles the calories and sugar if someone eats the entire portion, as most people naturally do. The complete cookie can be enjoyed for taste, but it may not be the most efficient source of post-workout protein. Number 3. Fit Crunch Bars. Fit Crunch Bars, created by celebrity chef Robert Irvine, have gained attention for their exceptionally rich, candy-like texture. Many people love them because they taste almost identical to a chocolate bar. But this dessert focus can make them less suitable as a clean protein option. First, Fit Crunch Bars are dense in calories. Depending on the size, a single bar can approach or exceed the calorie content of a full meal. Second, saturated fat levels can be relatively high. Some bars contain amounts similar to or greater than classic candy bars, which may surprise buyers expecting a lean protein snack. Third, the layered structure filled with chocolate, peanut butter, and sweet creams contributes more to flavor than to nutritional efficiency. While the bars do contain whey protein isolate, the overall balance leans heavily toward fats and sweeteners. Fourth, digestion varies. The richness of the bar combined with added sugar alcohols may cause discomfort for some individuals, particularly around workout time. Fit Crunch bars absolutely succeed as a delicious high-protein treat, but they may not function well as a primary protein source when muscle recovery is the priority. Number 4. Clif Builder's Protein Bar. Clif Builder's bars attract many buyers because they look strong, substantial, and nutritious. Their promise of 20 grams of protein sounds appealing, yet the internal balance of the bar may not match what people expect from a recovery snack. The combination of sugars, calorie load, and protein type places these bars somewhere between an energy treat and a protein source. First, several flavors contain a noticeable amount of added sugar, which may not support stable energy or efficient muscle recovery. Second, the primary protein is soy protein isolate, a functional but not always preferred option for post-workout use because its amino acid balance differs from whey. Third, the calorie count often lands around 280 to 300 calories, which is more than many expect from a quick protein snack. Fourth, the chewy texture is achieved through syrups and oils that enhance flavor but do not improve nutritional performance. Clif Builder's bars can be filling and convenient, yet they may not be the most focused option for someone seeking lean recovery fuel. Number 5. Quest Protein Chips. Quest protein chips became popular because they offer crunch and high protein with fewer carbohydrates. While they work well as a light snack, the details behind their formula show why they may not serve as an ideal muscle-building food. First, the protein amount is decent, yet the serving size is small, which limits their usefulness after a workout. Second, the chips are produced with a high-heat extrusion process that influences texture and may affect the overall stability of the protein. Third, sodium levels are often high, sometimes nearing 400 milligrams per bag, which may be more than expected. Fourth, the seasoning blends may include artificial sweeteners or ingredients that cause digestive discomfort for sensitive users. Quest protein chips taste good and are convenient, but they may not offer the depth of nutritional support someone wants for recovery. Number 6. One Protein Bars. One Protein bars stand out because of their dessert-inspired flavors, which taste impressive but shift the nutritional balance. Their goal is indulgence with added protein, not pure post-workout efficiency, and this difference becomes important for those expecting targeted muscle recovery. First, many flavors rely on sugar alcohols, creating sweetness but also digestive challenges for some individuals. Second, although whey protein isolate is included, a meaningful portion of calories comes from fats and sweetened cream layers that do not enhance protein quality. Third, the signature dessert flavoring is created through artificial flavors and sweeteners, which improve taste but not recovery. Fourth, calorie totals often land between 230 and 250, higher than some people expect from a clean protein snack. One Protein bars work nicely as a treat with added protein, but they may not be the most efficient tool for post-workout needs. Number 7. Muscle Milk Protein Bar. Muscle Milk Protein bars benefit from a recognizable brand, yet their formula is built more for general snacking than optimized recovery. Their texture, flavoring, and macronutrient mix place them somewhere between convenience food and protein supplement. First, depending on the flavor, the bars may include added sugars or sugar alcohols that shift the macro balance. Second, the protein blend uses milk protein isolate along with whey concentrate, and concentrate digests more slowly than isolate. Third, the chewy texture relies on oils and stabilizers that improve taste, but not amino acid delivery. Fourth, calorie levels vary widely across flavors, with some bars entering dessert-like ranges. Muscle Milk bars are easy to find and pleasant to eat, yet they may not offer the focused nutritional support athletes look for. Number 8. Power Crunch Bars. Power Crunch bars are loved for their light, crispy wafer texture that makes them feel more like a sweet snack than a dense protein bar. Many people choose them because they are easier to eat and digest compared to heavy bars with thick coatings. However, the very qualities that make Power Crunch enjoyable also limit its usefulness as a serious muscle recovery option. When examined closely, the bar functions more like a dessert with added protein than a targeted nutritional choice for athletes or lifters. First, the total protein per bar usually falls between 13 and 14 grams, which is significantly lower than many other bars marketed for fitness. For someone trying to replenish muscles after training, this may not be enough to stimulate meaningful recovery. Second, the protein blend includes hydrolyzed whey, which is good, but also wheat protein, which is incomplete. When incomplete protein contributes to the total protein count, the label can look impressive even when the amino acid profile is not truly optimized. Third, the wafer structure requires oils and cream fillings that add saturated fats. These creamy layers improve the taste and crunch, but push the bar further into dessert territory, rather than keeping it in a clean performance category. Fourth, Power Crunch bars rely on sweeteners and flavor systems to create their signature taste. These ingredients make the bar enjoyable, yet do nothing to improve the efficiency of protein use after a workout. Power Crunch bars are delicious and convenient, but in terms of supporting muscle recovery, they behave more like enhanced wafers than performance-oriented protein snacks. Number 9. Think High Protein bars. Think High Protein bars position themselves as clean, simple, and straightforward, which attracts buyers who want a no-nonsense protein option. Their packaging and branding emphasize minimalism, but a closer look shows that their formulation is more complicated than the outside suggests. While they provide a solid amount of protein, the additional calories, fats, and sweeteners shift them away from the clean profile many expect when choosing a bar for fitness. First, several flavors use a blend of palm oil and canola oil to create a smooth texture. These oils significantly raise the calorie count while offering no direct benefit to muscle repair or athletic performance. Second, the bars often include sugar alcohols for sweetness. While they reduce sugar content, sugar alcohols can cause bloating or digestive discomfort for many people, especially when consumed before or after exercise. Third, the chewy consistency is achieved by combining syrups and stabilizers that make the bar feel more like a candy product than a focused protein source. These texture enhancers improve palatability, but do not support recovery. Fourth, calorie levels frequently reach 230 to 260 calories per bar. Many consumers expect a high-protein bar to be leaner, but Think bars often behave more like compact meal replacements than light performance snacks. Think bars can be part of a balanced diet, but they may not provide the streamlined support someone expects when choosing a bar to help rebuild muscle after training. Number 10. Atkins Protein Bars. Atkins protein bars appeal strongly to people following low-carbohydrate diets. Their branding focuses on reducing net carbohydrates, which works well for dieting, but muscle building requires a different nutritional approach. Because these bars are formulated with low-carb goals in mind, their macro balance does not always support the faster absorption and efficient amino acid delivery needed after workouts. First, Atkins bars rely heavily on sugar alcohols like maltitol and erythritol. These sweeteners help maintain low net carbohydrate numbers, but can cause digestive discomfort for many people. When digestion is interrupted, nutrient absorption may be affected as well. Second, their protein blend includes soy protein isolate along with whey. While this combination is workable, soy isolate does not always deliver the same muscle rebuilding efficiency as whey isolate or casein-based proteins. Third, the bars use artificial flavors and coating systems to recreate dessert-style taste while keeping sugar low. Although this helps flavor, it does not improve the bar's usefulness as a workout recovery tool. Fourth, because Atkins products are created primarily for weight management rather than athletic performance, Their overall macro structure is not aligned with the needs of muscle building. Someone choosing these bars for training support may find the results underwhelming. Atkins bars work well for low-carb dieting, but they may not be the most suitable choice for anyone looking to support muscle recovery and strength development. After looking at 10 popular protein snacks that may not support muscle growth as well as their marketing suggests, it is important to highlight several options that genuinely offer strong nutritional value. These snacks are not perfect, and they are not magic solutions, but they consistently receive positive feedback from athletes, trainers, and nutrition-focused consumers. Their protein quality, ingredient transparency, and overall balance make them far more reliable for post-workout support compared to many dessert-style or highly processed alternatives. Number 1 of the good options, Epic Protein Bars. Epic Protein Bars differ from most protein snacks because they are made primarily from whole food animal protein sources rather than processed isolates. Their structure is closer to a compact, high-protein food item than a sweetened snack. This difference creates a nutritional profile that is more naturally aligned with supporting muscle recovery, especially for people who prefer minimally processed options. First, Epic bars contain complete protein from animal sources, which provides all essential amino acids necessary for muscle repair and growth. This gives the bar an advantage over snacks that rely on incomplete or heavily processed protein. Second, the ingredient lists are typically short and transparent. Many flavors use combinations of meat, seasoning, and dried fruit, which keeps the nutritional profile simple and predictable without unnecessary fillers. Third, the bars contain little to no added sugar, which helps prevent energy crashes and supports stable metabolism after training. Fourth, the calorie levels remain moderate, allowing the bar to function as a clean protein addition rather than a dense meal replacement. Epic bars may not taste like dessert, but for people focused on performance, the straightforward protein quality makes them a strong option. Number 2, Orgain Clean Protein Shake. Orgain Clean Protein Shakes are widely appreciated because they provide smooth, complete protein without relying on heavy sweeteners or high-calorie blends. While they are not as dessert-like as many flavored protein treats, their balanced formula makes them reliable for people who want clear nutritional support in a convenient liquid form. First, the shakes use whey protein concentrate and milk protein isolate, delivering a complete amino acid profile that supports both fast and sustained absorption, which is helpful after training. Second, Orgain keeps sugar levels relatively low compared to many ready-to-drink shakes. This helps maintain stable energy and reduces the risk of unnecessary calorie spikes. Third, the texture is smooth and easy to digest, making the shake suitable before or after workouts when heavier foods may feel uncomfortable. Fourth, each bottle contains enough protein to meaningfully support recovery, usually around 20 to 26 grams, which fits well into most training programs. Orgain Clean Protein Shakes offer a practical and effective recovery option without unnecessary additives or excessive sweetness. Number 3, Bearbell's Protein Bars. Bearbell's protein bars stand out because they manage to deliver strong protein content with a pleasant taste, while maintaining a cleaner ingredient profile than many competing dessert-style bars. Their texture is smooth, their flavorings are well balanced, and most importantly, their protein quality is consistently strong, which makes them popular among people who train regularly. First, Bearbell's bars typically contain around 20 grams of complete protein from high-quality dairy sources. This supports muscle recovery more effectively than bars that rely on incomplete proteins. Second, the bars are surprisingly low in sugar, which helps maintain better metabolic stability and makes them suitable for both pre-workout and post-workout use. Third, although they taste like a treat, they avoid excessive calorie loads and do not rely heavily on syrups or oils to create their texture. This makes their macro balance more appropriate for fitness goals. Fourth, The ingredient lists tend to be cleaner and more straightforward than many dessert-inspired bars, which helps users understand exactly what they are consuming without hidden fillers. Bearbell's protein bars combine enjoyable flavor with genuinely efficient protein delivery, making them one of the more reliable choices for supporting muscle growth. In the end, protein snacks are not all created equal. Some look healthy but act more like dessert, while others quietly deliver the protein and balance your body actually needs. Understanding the difference helps you choose snacks that support your goals instead of distracting you from them. The best results always come from